Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes. We're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only a day. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. But for a second, let me feel like this. Make me feel like
Hello everybody and welcome back for, I don't know how many, 2,455 episodes of The Witcher we've been doing. But welcome back though. Welcome in Mr. Oz and Mr. Smith. Now last week, the stream got cut short because the game just completely locked up and I couldn't get it to shut down properly. And then when I did get the game to shut down, then I couldn't get it to start back up again. Because there was a weird, it went into like a weird memory issue. But I did do a little test, and the bit that it crashed on, I was able to get past it, like no problem, once I restarted my computer. So I'm fingers crossed we're going to be able to get straight past it right now. If not, we've got a problem. I should have actually done a second session. I should have gotten past that a little bit, saved it again, and then we'll see what happens. So, we are on chapter 3 though. Let's load the game. Clicking there. Now, I thought that we were near the end of chapter 3. I found a different website which has a more organised list of all the quests. Because on the previous ones, on the Witcher Wiki, it's an absolute bomb site. Because it has just every quest is just listed in one big massive chart. You don't know whether, as much as yes, it tells you who the quest giver is and what have you. Not that it makes any odds because I don't know who each of these people are anyway. Oh, there we go. Mr. Smith, you're getting yours first tonight. Slow motion, yeah, because we left in slow motion from that death loop that we were in. So we're going to pick up the stone. We'll do the dialogue again.
Bravo! An impressive slaughter. Here I feared those idiots would bore me with incessant pleas, but they proved entertaining after all.
Who are you?
Radovid. I don't like being interrupted.
Listen, Radovid, I don't much care what you like. You'd better explain your connection to Salamandra. I'm sure we'll meet someday.
Nobody said that to me in a long time. I like you. You go straight for the jugular. I'll tell you who I am. I'm not out of fear. I share nothing in common with Salamandra, absolutely nothing. I once thought to use them as a tool, but I changed my mind.
A tool?
Political leverage, Witcher.
Can you be clearer?
I can, but I won't. Suffice to say that Salamandra's actions don't suit me right now, which makes us allies. Good luck, Witcher, and say hello to Ada.
Okay, now this is the point where it crashed last week. But we're gonna have to walk in slow motion out of this area to the next bit. What was I saying? Yeah, so the actually I need to just pause it for a second so I can just click over here. Yeah, so the website I was using, which just has like all the quests in a big long list, as much as it tells you who the quest giver is and has a little description, it is a mess. There's no there's no other way to put it. But I found another website this afternoon which has them grouped so I can see the story quest titles and I can see the side quest titles, so I know what we're doing, because we just really want to be concentrating on those main quests. Give it a quick save. Because no one knows when that death loop may begin. Now, question is... are we going to have to go like double back through the sewers? Oh, we're getting a cutscene. Sure, no, we're getting out of it that easy. Gonna be another fight. What a way to go. Now, which one of the identical cloned characters is that? That makes it so difficult with all the quest givers and such. Because they all look the same. Oh, there we go. Eventually she pops one in for ours. Right in the middle of the cutscene. So the werewolf's climbing the building. Shouting about it. Still climbing across all the different buildings. Like you're having issues with Rocket League today after 2 minutes just kept on freezing and cutting out. Guys on the Are you playing like on PC or is it on one of the consoles? Where are you playing it from? From the PC, probably just needs rebooting. On PC. I had an issue a couple of weeks ago with Satisfactory.
Geralt.
Oh,
You know me?
that was loud.
It's me. It's me, Captain Vincent.
This explains your disappearances at night.
I was covering you. Those imbeciles didn't even crawl from the sewer.
You want thanks?
Just tell me what you learned.
Radovid spoke to the salamanders through a teleprojection.
The King of Redania? Some support?
No, he refused, but they have mutual friends.
Anything else?
Nothing special.
We're on the same side.
I can help you break the werewolf spell.
No need. I'm better at catching criminals this way. Also, the criminals fear this terrible monster that defends the poor. Meaning me.
Why should I spare you?
Why wouldn't you?
You kill humans.
How many have fallen by your sword? I'm not a monster on the inside, unlike you.
You're right. Appearances don't matter.
Thank you. Let us both be on our way.
Okay, that concludes that bit of the quest. And Mr. Oz has returned. I don't know which way we're going.
Duty calls.
I don't remember where the sewer entrance was. Maybe it was like here. No? Maybe it's here. Why not? We'll press the button. Go to the thingy. So we want to go over here to the inn. How do we get out this little courtyard though? The guards? Oh, hang on. There's one of the thingamajigs we can do here, isn't it?
Wouldn't mind a drink?
Hang on. Oh, that's load. That's load. Was it, are they for the cups of tea? If it ain't Yorkshire, it ain't proper. Yeah, I definitely need to put a flask of tea next to my desk whilst I'm streaming. What button is it again?
Duty calls.
Can I not bring one? I was thinking I could blow this out of the way, but it won't let me bring the signs up to thingamajig them. Guardsman. So our sewer entrance is over this way. Oh no, it's over that way. How do we get out here?
I'm not liking this. Better check the cellar.
Oh, check the cellar. You know what that means. Can we just get the sword out now? Was I don't do what I did.
The hideout of Vincent the werewolf. Did he think himself a superhero?
Oh, I tell you, when I was doing like my speed runs for Portal, so many times I accidentally, because you use like I think I rebound them as well, and so many times I still messed it up, clicking the nothing there, clicking on the the quick load instead of quick save, and bollocks it up. Oh, why do I think they were going to jump down here and just fall immediately into combat? Start fingers on the Q button. The human sword. But I actually want E for the silver sword. And I want to be in mode 3. That'll do it. Right, which end of the sewers are we at? Yep, this way. Hang on. Wrong way. Ah, it's gonna actually make us fight them. You know, don't start swinging the sword all, you know. There we go. Yeah, combat in this game is an absolute catastrophe. Okay, to the pub. So I recall it's just over here.
Help! Please, I want to live.
Oh, it won't let me in the pub whilst we're engaged in
Die,
combat.
shit-eater!
Please, I want...
Unless you can see yourself as well, you can't combat. Right, now we can see ourselves. We'll get out. Oh, press 4. Oh, not good. We have no health. Evening CGD. We're about to engage in another death loop.
I'll kill you!
Yeah, we're dead.
Come on.
Now, where's that autosave? Because it must be after the point where we did our save. Right, it's before we went into the sewers.
I'm not liking this. Better check the cellar.
We'll take that. Down we
The
go.
hideout of Vincent the werewolf. Did he think himself a superhero?
We don't want that. Anything else? No, nothing else in here. I wonder if it would be worth finding a campfire down here in the sewer and doing a little daytime. Come on. Oh, the exit closed. And we did level up some of our combat abilities last time, however, I cannot remember if we upgraded anything that was of any use to us. Evening, Samwise, welcome in. What sort of trouble are you getting yourself up to today? I see you were spying on the scarves earlier on. You picked out which flavours that you're looking for. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I really should have slept.
Please, I want to live. No! Please, I want to live.
Always in trouble with somebody. Oh, let's just keep running. Why is there so many of them? There we go, let the guards deal with them.
Attack!
There we go, if the city guard can just handle all these fellas for us, that'll save us a lot of carry-on.
You will die!
Then maybe we'll just have to deal with maybe one or two. We can get into the pub.
Tip that!
Militella, save me!
Oh, just had to pause there whilst I sneezed. Right, what was I thinking there? What's that? 5k in the hens. Now, how many of the channel eggs have you got there? There's also a new thing that I added the other day, everyone. If you do ! profile, you can see all the bits and bobs that Ada knows. Oh, ram. That's probably the wrong sword. Surely a sword's a sword to a human. It's gonna hurt. Right, let's just change up swords.
Militella, save me!
Change stance. Now we get the silver sword out.
Please, I want to live. Help!
See with the spider. Oh, there's some hunter falling down the hole there. This spider's health is ridiculous. It's dead. I think we won. Oh, right, what was all that bits and bobs that came through anyway there? Whilst, so, Samwise is level 110, 5.5k in the eggs, and Coop is ranked in 14th place, holds the title of chick in the Coop. So next stage is hen, I think it is hen, isn't it? You need 4,400 more hens to advance to the title of hen. And 40 hours of madness. It's a full week's work. And ranked 27th in the number of hours. And as Ada as well says there, thank you all so much as well for joining us and joining in all the madness there. And what have we got from Mr. Oz there as well? Level 60, 3k in the hens, 25 hours in there. Oh, hang on, it's all flown. Oh, we've got one for CGT as well. Not quite a 48-hour full week there, Samwise. Let's see what we've got for CGD. CGD is level 298. 14k in the hens. And is ranked at 10th place. You can also use exclamation mark top as well, and it'll show you who are the top 8 in coops and hours. What else was I saying there as well for CGD? 5k in the sorry, you need 5Ks to become the mother hen, and it's ranked 6th place. What we got in there? So actually, who is in there? So we have in the biggest hen collections, we have Easy Guy and JD, followed by the Chocolate Thief, Black Horse, Roll Tea, Chrissy, Frodo, then Tiramisu. And in watch time, we have the Chocolate Thief, JD, Black Horse, Roll Tea, Tiramisu, Chrissy, CGD, and an Easy Guy.
Out of the pan into the oven, then the...
As I keep saying, guys, thank you so much as well for coming in and joining in all this madness. It must do better.
Interesting.
Oh, you do awesome, Samwise.
Challengers.
Next time you see Frodo, give him a clip round the ear for us.
Sax dwarf,
No reason,
or
just...
watching. Who wants to get slapped?
Who are we coming to the pub to see? Speaking of Frodo. Triss and the need to see me. So see the magic stone. Oh, hang on, this pub has an upstairs. Well, he just heard that. I think have I told you the some of the various stories from like when I used to work in the hotels, and I'm always sort of saying, tell such and such to give him a clip around the ear. I got Mrs. Easy to give Easy Guy a clip around the ear last night as well when Easy and I were chatting after the stream. I didn't hear anything that came. It came last night. What was it? Oh, there was in the Middlesbrough Travel Lodge. They rang up for some help one night, and the fellow in the afternoon had completely bollocksed up all the accounts. I can't remember the name of the last that was on the desk there, but he made a right mess of it, and I was like, it was fixable. I could always get everyone's accounts back in order. But I was looking at it, I was like, what the hell is he doing here? He's like trying to fix the problem, but like amplify the problem like 50 times over. And I says, give him a clip round the ear for causing all this mess. The next thing I heard over the phone line was this massive smack. I should have whacked him one.
Witcher.
Listen, I found a magical stone at the Salamandra hideout.
Interesting. Let me see. Geralt, it's a telecommunicator. It leaves a magical trace of any transfers.
Use plain language.
With a bit of luck, we can use this to find the Salamandra base.
So...
I need to speak with Luvarden. We'll talk later.
We have news about Salamandra.
Good news, I hope.
Alas, no. Its influence reaches further than we anticipated.
And you have an offer for me.
Why the sarcasm? Salamandra has strong political backing. We've been unable to convince town or military authorities to take them on.
How's that possible?
I suspect it relates to recent suspicious edicts.
What will you do?
We need support. An army unit or similar force.
How does that involve me?
We'd like you to negotiate with our potential allies.
Who do you have in mind?
Salamander have ruffled some feathers. The Squatter, the Order of the Flaming Rose.
I'll see what I can do.
If you succeed, we will meet them here.
So he looks like Jabba. So listens in the distance for the smacky sound. Okay, that quest is called the Unforgiving, which is apparently the last quest in chapter 3, at least what I've got on the list of the quests anyway. So we might go on chapter 4 tonight if we're super lucky. But, you know. I'm give it a quick save because I have no confidence. So sort of trouble if we've all been causing today then. Oh, actually, we better enable that quest while we're thinking about it if we can. Must convince either somebody in the elves or somebody else and his friends to join us. Okay, without a quest marker though, where are they? Then once we find new allies, we can defeat someone with the elves and the Order of Bobs. Doubt somebody got to convince such and such, so that leaves the elves led by this other fella. And the Order's wife. Yeah, quick save before certain death. But don't forget all of ours there as well, CGD. Everyone put your orders in. CGG's got the kettle on. Okay, so where are these people that we need to investigate? Let's go outside and see whether or not it allows me to track the quest.
Is that so?
He's back in the cab. Hey, that was quick, because CGG just put him in the cab just earlier. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's find the innkeeper.
Welcome.
Greeting.
Can I?
Oh yeah, I need to
I need rest.
Yes, 5.
5 Oreos, please. Oh, right, we have some leveling to do. Leveling that we still don't understand. Strength. Plus 10% damage. And resistance to bleeding. And knockdown resistance unlocks level 4 strength style. What the hell is a level 4? I don't know what that means, but we're going to click on it anyway. I don't really know how these things are actually affect what we actually do. We don't do fist fighting, so it's not really relevant. Duration of alcohol. We haven't used any of the alcohol. What have we got here? Intelligence. Apparently we have none. Silver sword. Bleeding 15%, damage 25%. The thing is, it's each stance we have to deal with as well. So it depends on what type of combat we're engaging in. And we have our flame power as well, which I kind of want to continue putting more juice into. This requires a silver talent. I don't actually know how we get said silver talent. But the other things have not really been of any real use. We're going up against the salamandery people. I suppose they're humans. Let's put some human pain stuff into the mix, and we will sleep till dawn. Alchemy. Can we make a swallow potion? No, and yet there's no red dot to say that we can't. So I don't know what flavour we're missing. Potion type, mixture type potion. I don't know what we're short. Better alchemy base required. Does it require a stronger flavour of alcohol? I think we've got that in storage. No, we can do about that now.
No challengers? No challengers? I'm itching to hit someone.
Okay, so we're outside. Flip it. We're outside now. Allies need to convince either this fella or this fella. Now, the problem is I don't know where either of those fellas are. Let's just see if there's anything on the chart here. Just trying to tell us where's the map. Fortress house. End of the night. That sounds like a brothel. Sewer entrance, warehouse adjacent to bank. We've never been in the bank yet for anything, have we? Oh, hang on. Was that one of the names? Journal? No, it wasn't. Who do we back then? Where can we find them? I'm actually going to have to go and have a look on there to see if I can find where they actually are. Okay, guys, do you want to, I'll let you decide. Do you want us to go to try and ally with the elves, or to ally with this other fella? Is that Siegfried? Or, Yavin? Who should we ally with whilst I try to find a shop?
What brings you
How
here?
many gold do we have?
Never mind.
We don't have 5,000, I know that much.
What a day. You whisk children away.
Duty cool.
What's that, my crone? Oh, phone. Phone is handling the multi-stream quite well. Are you still just using the the link from the other week just so you can see both streams and both the chats? What's that? Enjoying watching Easy in his cab.
Quite the dangerous one,
Whilst listening to me ramble in the background.
Armed as you
I pulled the data from both mine and Easy stream from the other day. I'm going to make a little daft video for the YouTubes of the chaos which ensued at the end of our farming sim stream.
Nasty day. Greetings, stranger.
The dog's name is Ada.
She is a bitch. Plus, she's pampered and spoiled. The name of the king's daughter suits her perfectly.
Do you know Princess Ada?
My wife is a laundress at the palace, so I'm aware of the gossip in court.
I'd be happy to listen, if I could look at your goods.
Certainly. I have the finest quality meat. I slaughter the animals myself.
We'll see. What does your wife say about the other courtiers?
It would take weeks to repeat all she said. Foltest, Velerad, Duet, Jacques de Oldersberg, Marigold. Who are you interested in?
Tell me about Foltest.
Need I tell you all I know? He slept with his own sister and begat Ada. Ill tidings indeed. A curse turned the girl into a striga. A witcher dispelled the curse from the princess, and Foltest was so overjoyed he spoiled the girl rotten. The little striga became a childish whore.
Interesting. Thanks. What does your wife say about the other courtiers?
It would take weeks to repeat all she said. Foltest, Velerad, Duet, Jacques de Oldersburg, Marigold, who are you interested in?
What's the word on Velerad?
Our burgomaster drinks too much and can no longer manage the city's affairs. No wonder, since to curry favour in the court, it is to be a marionette and jump when the king pipes a tune. Look around. Bandits, monsters, and City Hall is silent. Velerad should step down.
Later.
Oops.
What does your wife say about the other courtiers?
It would take weeks to repeat all she said.
What have you heard about Roderick de Wet?
Ah, the Nilfgaardian. He sticks to Ada like a burr on a dog's tail, but that threshold's high, even for a count. Moreover, he's a knight of the order, so as someone sworn to celibacy, he can only plough the princess in secret. Duet represents the order in court, but I'd say he represents the Empire of Nilfgaard and the imperial ambitions of the Black Ones.
Interesting. Thanks. What does your wife say about the other...
One more option. Option 4.
What about Jacques de Aldersburg?
Grand Master sounds grandiose, doesn't it?
Rarely does anyone recall that the Order of the Flaming Rose was once the Order of the White Rose. Now the once proud knights are racists and intriguers, acting under the guise of the highest ideals. 'Tis the Grand Master's doing.
Before his knighthood, Jacques was a vagrant blinded by hatred of elves. One doesn't change so easily.
Interesting. Thanks.
Okay, does he have anything else to say?
Don't you fear bad-mouthing authorities during martial law?
At worst, they'll throw me in the dungeon. I believe we must speak true even of the ruling class. This is our right.
Bold words.
Indeed. I have no intention to fear a dictatorship based on the exploitation of common men. I will not cower under the grim repression of oligarchs and aristocrats who have enthroned a wrongdoer, a man whose hands are stained with blood.
You exaggerate. Foltest's rule can't be that unpleasant.
Ah, plague upon Foltest! I spit on monarchy, which long has been corrupt.
Strange views.
The people should rule. Common people like you and me.
I'm not common, and I'm uninterested in ruling.
You poor man. You've been indoctrinated by officials and by agitators who, for a few pieces of silver, whisper royalist propaganda in the ears of the masses. Open your eyes.
Enough of that already.
At the end.
Do you recognize me? Anything about me?
Sure. The laundresses gossip about you.
And?
They say you chase anything in a skirt, but you're a real dog for sorceresses. Supposedly you loved one once. They say you're as likely to whip out your sword as you are to whip out your, a master at both arts. Women fear your fickleness, but you fascinate them. Women.
Thanks. Later.
Okay, whilst he was rambling there, what did I miss in the thing there? Why does the guy behind you look like he wants your head? Probably is somebody trying to cut off our head in amongst all this lot. Was it you thought it was, she was, yeah, the stalker. And CGD, what do you think of Alvis Micros? Well, I only saw about half an hour of it, but it was all good. Jumping through the Nether. Did he? I know he said he was going to do some redstone stuff, but I was doing the hunter and I had all my charts up when I went to look. That and amongst bloody Jack on the phone. What know if he's all the missions done before he goes to work. Thinking as well there, CGD, if you like there, because you have the magical power, would you like to pop in a shout out for him as well there? I don't know if he has any clips, but if we get the link in there.
They say
if we get in there, if everyone could jump over and give CGD's youngin a follow on Twitch and go and wind them up when he's live. But we've got to be well behaved though.
Screw them all.
I can't remember where we're going now. I'm just running up here. Back to the map. We're looking for somebody Ballard's house. There we go. Cheers there, CGD. So guys, there's a link. If you can please jump over there and give him a follow there. Oh, I have to sit back up in my chair again. I'm sliding off. Hey. Oh, look there. I spent to see the Minecraft there after set his game up on the thing there. I told Easy that if you get out of the cab while it's supposed to be in there, it should add another 25 minutes. I think that's 100% correct. I just want to go to this house here because this Queen of the Night thing definitely sounds like a brothel.
Duty calls.
No clips yet. You'll have to like, have a little jump through and see where little if there's like maybe one or like even just one little bit that you can grab. Oh, I'm burping away here. I'll just grab like an introduction because I didn't get your message till I think it was about half an hour in. Oh, this is definitely a bouncy housey.
You don't look like one who can afford the entertainment here. Oh, there's another one over here.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings, blue-eyed one.
What would you have, my white-haired lord?
I wanted to start out talking.
All right, let's speak. Giacomo Cassano claims nothing surpasses cultured conversation as foreplay.
He did what? Oz? Tell him he's sacked. You don't tell him that he's got to get out the cab.
What do you dream of, Blue Eyes?
I would like the night to last forever.
Not knights on white steeds and other nonsense.
I'm no ordinary girl. I can prove it. Simply ask.
I'm going to deploy the bouncy screen for a minute and press option 2.
I'd like to spend the evening with you.
With pleasure, white-haired one. But you must first make a contribution to the House of the Night. A mere 500 orens.
I think it'll be worth it.
Thank you. Follow me.
I wanted to experience this fantasy of mine.
Patience. First a hot bath, then your dreams will come true.
Yep, judging from the card, she is very expensive. What were we doing? I'm completely distracted now. We are looking at... looking for a place that has So that says Vivil's or whatever the hell's bank and Sun Bank, but I'm looking for that but house. Maybe it's just not in this section. Right, let's go through the door to the temple quarters. Maybe it's when you'd be in there.
Damn, it's hot.
As long as it's not in the swamp. Too much of a hike to go at the swamp. Sewer. Dentist. What? Okay, I'm not seeing it in this sector either. So what sort of trouble you've all got planned for the weekend then? Whilst I'm running back and forth here trying to figure out where this house is we need to go to. Because it's not highlighted on the map. You think it will be in this sector? I mean, we'll go down to that bank and see whether or not that's where this fella's going to be.
Oh.
Because it doesn't give us like an indication. But the gates, town hall, bank, warehouse adjacent to the bank, various merchants, sewer entrance, the inn, gate, watchtower, workshop, the brothel, tris. That's as close as I can think of where we need to go. Is this one over here?
That
no reason to be here, white-haired one.
Ruffy.
Through there.
Rodania?
Armed as you are,
Know
I'd
your
stay
place,
clear of
Witcher.
the guards.
Haircut for the boy tour as back to school. Oh, is it this week for back to school?
Why, hello.
He's picked the right time to start streaming. But just realised he has to go back to school. You'll have to do some Minecraft streams together. I think I've overshot where I need to be as well.
Till tomorrow.
Must be this building here. We finally finished the maze as well on... No, he's not here either, is he?
I should hurry.
Ugh, I haven't the strength.
Okay, so we can't do anything here, it would seem.
What? Dull.
Where's this, Where's the... I don't know where this building is there that we need to go to. It's got that name in it, but... Or maybe it is, hang on, just check the spelling. Oh, I may have misread the location. Maybe it is in that other place. Okay, let's spin around. Oh, as well, CGD. I watched your stream today whilst I was working.
A witcher completes this.
For the fishing,
witcher, hire
the
your
fishing
women.
one. I think I've decided that I'm not going to get it. Not at this stage. I mean, the hunter comes down to £5 a lot in the Steam sales. So I think I may pick it up if it goes down to a £5, but I certainly don't think it's worth any more. I'm going to stick to my original assessment, what I said ages ago. It should have been an expansion for the hunter. You know, 10, maybe £15. It could be integrated into the maps. I mean, fair enough. You could have like one dedicated map, which is like the one that you've got, which is like, you know, where you go to like do the hardcore fishing. But there's no reason why the fishing couldn't be integrated into the other levels as well.
Imbeciles.
It's a bit disappointing. It's kind of, it's like, you know, like some of the other games that launch with not much in them. Like, you know, when Sea of Thieves came out, I say when Sea of Thieves, it still doesn't have that much in it, to be honest. Where is this bloody house we're supposed to go to? I'm going to have to go and look it up. I'm going to have to look at where this house is. Otherwise, we're going to be here all bloody night. Okay, how do you spell that fellow's name? Right, if that's what he looks like, I wonder if he's in there. The problem, all the NPCs look identical. I mean, you know, there's only about 3 different models of NPC.
You're right. I'll show him.
Try that.
You sure there's nobody upstairs? Oh.
Ah, screw it.
The image of his front door looks... It's against a white border. Next to it. We have to go through all the streets to see if we can figure out which one of these it is. It looks run down like these buildings. Ah, the picture looks like this. So why did it not show up on the map?
What brings you here?
I hope you recover your assets.
That bank has belonged to my family for ages, and now some human. You call this justice?
Goodbye.
Maybe this is not the place. Go downstairs. We're going to have to try and find a map because there's no map marker for this person, and because every character looks the same, I have no idea who anyone is. To say where he is. Nope, this doesn't tell me where he is either. So you'll find whatchamacallem in Colin some bugger of his house, which is the house that we were just in. Let's see. Safe house in chapter 2. You know what? The quest that we're actually looking for. I'm going to have to look it up. Otherwise, we are just going to be wandering back and forth all night trying to figure out where the hell we're supposed to go inside of here. Maybe we're going to have to look it up. Maybe we have to come back at night. Because these images all seem to indicate it's that house that we were just in. Let's go back in here. So after a few hours, it really comes into itself, and the game flourishes. It look to see how they improve it. Yeah, that's it. I'll give it a little bit of time myself before I jump on that one. I'll wait till it gets to the 5. Press this button. Sleep till midnight. Oh, he was quick. Change his seat.
Right.
Let's exit and come back in. It's awfully bright green. Well, the character's supposed to be here. Yep, that is 100% Lee. If I look at it from that angle, it is 100% to the door that is shown in this picture of where it is. But why won't the? I'll tell you what we're going to do in case there's a glitch in the game. Maybe. Force it to reload. Nothing. And he doesn't offer any additional dialogue. Easy, just flip the trailer. Oh, you've clipped it for us. Head back through to the temple district. I think it's this door.
I'm sleepy.
Oh, when you're looking at, say, the window, like the video frame, if you just like move the mouse over it, some little icons will appear on the bottom right. If you move the mouse over one of them will say clip, and it'll pop up a different window for you, and then you can manipulate it slightly. I really should have come back here in the day. Okay, now we're going to have to look for this other fellow, because that other one isn't there. Looking for someone called... Oh, hang on, right. We're going to go to the pub. I'm going to get us to sleep for daytime. And then we'll try and figure out where this is. Oh, it's too late to find the thing. How far through his stream? Like, what's the time count on his stream?
Tell us, save me!
I'll pull it out for you later.
Melly, tell us, save me!
Hang on, let's just get this one here. More spiders. Route. 2.5. Right. I'll pull that out later on for you. Why does it keep... Oh, Frodo's putting the kettle on whilst he and Sam go to play some Ark. Okay, barkeep.
You'll only
A famous monster slayer.
Greetings.
Can I...
I need rest.
Yes.
5 Oreos. Do we have the materials to make a swallow potion? Apparently not. Before we leave here though, I'm going to go to the innkeep and I'm going to... see if we can find some more alcohol, because surely we're going to be able to sleep again before we do whatever this crazy quest is probably going to be.
It's not every day I get an illustrious customer like you.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
Medium strength alcohol. Might as well take the full stack. Medium strength. Medium. Weak. Okay, hopefully that'll be alright.
Things were better before.
So, now we need to run around all the guard posts and see if we can find this other fella. At least we can check that every now and again.
Away. Turn them into witches.
Not in that
Those
section.
swords just for show.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Ooh, has anyone yet? We haven't yet, but has anyone watched the new Lord of the Rings series, which I believe came out today or yesterday? No, when I jumped into Amazon today to check on an order, it was plastered all over it. Hopefully get to watch it on Sunday.
My father is a soldier.
So?
When monsters attack, my father will defend me.
That fool wouldn't know which end of a spear to shove.
You whisk children away. Turn them into witches.
What are these guys called? Not them.
Yes?
It says if we can't find the first guy, it says that the other fella is at his post outside the cloister in the temple district.
A witcher! Hide your women!
I was hoping to make more progress today. We spent about 45 minutes trying to find where this person is.
That's what I'll do.
Nobody there. Must be upstairs.
Speak, then get out of my sight.
Know anything more about that magic communicator I gave you?
It allows conversations over short distances. With some knowledge of magic, one can draw quite a bit of information from it. If the salamanders were using it to communicate with their base, I should be able to pinpoint its location.
Short distances. Interesting. Can you check the last communication?
The communicator sent a signal to a house in Vizima. It's marked on your map. Is there something I should know?
I have a hunch. I'll check it out.
All right, but be careful.
Okay, while we're here, we're going to see if we can do some alchemy. We still can't make this bloody potion. Give up on potions, forget about them. Down we go. Okay, there's something there then. Magical trace.
Another century.
Hello again, Witcher.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since, I lost interest in toys. I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Tala said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Taller?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
Who is Philippa?
One of Redania's most prominent citizens. She has bribed, dazzled, or bullied half of Redania's elite. She also belongs to the Lodge of Sorceresses, as does your Triss.
They don't accept sorcerers?
No. Each sorceress believes she's to decide the fate of the world. Sometimes they do.
If you say so.
Don't disregard sorceresses. Beautiful, wise, helpful. At least so they present themselves. Someday, I'll put them in their place. Though in her favor, Triss once betrayed her girlfriends.
I trust Triss.
Mark my words.
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me, but I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
Okay. That wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Alright, does it tell us which quests we've already done? Oh, we can't find either of these people.
Always shop with your sword?
What a day.
Try back up at those gates.
Quite the dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
No bliss.
I mean, we spent 45 minutes trying to find these people. I'm not going to spend much longer.
Know your place, Witcher.
Can he hear us? Doubtless. Let's quiet down.
That minstrel is...
Quite the dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Huntsman, just order footman.
What's this?
Noble.
Enough
I'm
of this.
so clever.
Duty calls.
Go through here, and we'll have a wander around this area and see if we can find where this bloke is. I mean, either of them. Because one of them's supposed to be in that house that we've already investigated, and he's nowhere to be seen. And what's the name of the other guy that begins with an S?
Not enough play from this.
What the hell is he doing? Oh, he's got a mannequin there. Nobody there.
I won't have to water my garden.
See anybody there? Any guards up here?
We're in for a deluge.
What are these guards called? Just city guards?
Care to stop dropping? Come off it.
Elves and dwarfs.
It's raining cats and dogs.
Some serious rain.
Slashing like a seasoned killer.
Nope, none of them either.
I left the laundry drying.
But not be dry now.
What a downpour!
Oh, nobody there.
Cats and dogs.
Just pain.
Was there any guards near the pub or not? Nope, just a fog.
No sense cursing the heavens.
Bouncy bouncy house. More fogs. Wouldn't be any guards still in the sewer, would there?
I don't know what to say.
Raining cats and dogs.
It rains and it
Okay, we'll run down there to where we were, because that was where there were some guards sort of last time. Right, get rid of him. Not this way. Okay, we'll go back. Hopefully these guys will just give up chasing us. Just cut through here. Definitely nobody here. Well, I'm at a complete loss as to where any of these characters are. What's it there? I think I found the problem for Rocket League crashing earlier. It seems my second monitor for my game has just stopped working. Must have just lost something when I moved the monitor. So is the game's glitching because it doesn't know which screen it wants to play on. That was one thing that after I got my like a month or two ago, I got the 3080, and after a couple of days, I turned on my computer, pressed the power switch, nothing. Panicking. Turns out the DisplayPort cables, if they are not precisely fitted and perfectly sitting in the socket, they lag your computer.
It's gonna be so muddy.
Running out of water here. Yeah. The old IT favourite there, Mr. Smith. Unplug it and plug it back in again. I'm gonna have to read this up. I don't like looking at like resources for like missions, but this is getting ridiculous now. The length of time now that we've lost tonight trying to get this mission to start because there's no way marker on it. So I'm gonna have to go on. I'm gonna have to see if I can actually read up on what's actually required of this quest, because it's I'm wasting everyone's time because we're coming up to an hour now of trying to progress this quest on. Let's see. Somebody else's path. Witcher decides to side with this fella and him. He goes to his house to speak to the elf. Right, there was nobody there. We've been there. So that's out. Completely out of the question. So, the Witcher decides to side with the Order of the Flaming Rose, and this and so he finds the knight who is at his outpost. Sorry, at his post outside the cloister in the Temple District. The hell's the cloister in the Temple District when it's at home? So he's dressed in. The person we're looking for is dressed in red. That's what he looks like. I'm saying that's what he looks like. You can't see this on the other screen. So we're looking for a guy in red with a stupid haircut. She was a second Grand Master of the Order of the Thingamajig. I just searched for cloister in the Temple District. Will a picture come up? But add the Witcher to it. Right. Cloister is where the Order of the Flame makes its headquarters in the city of Vizima. It remains locked and inaccessible most of the game during Chapter 3. Can I see that picture up big? Apparently not. Okay, we're looking for a big door with red flags outside of it.
I need to save more.
Okay, big door with red flags outside of it. I'm guessing this is it.
Not good.
There's the tip we've been looking for.
I'm listening.
If you detest Salamandra, I have a proposition.
What is it?
I have powerful friends who can destroy that organization.
I don't know if I trust you.
Why are you here?
I'm wondering about the introduction of martial law. I must prepare my unit. I need other assistance, however.
With what?
People disappearing in the town cemetery. Go investigate.
Is there payment?
Certainly. Besides the Order's gratitude.
I'll go look.
I'll pray for you.
Oh, that'll be useful.
Still manning your post?
Work hard, play hard. Any ideas on what to name my new unit?
The hobos.
Just away. The boys will accomplish much soon enough.
I'm not acquainted with monastic names.
I know. Iron Flame.
Dazzling.
Iron Flame. It's decided.
Still manning your post?
Work hard, play hard. Any ideas on what to name my new unit?
That's your job.
Indeed, I shouldn't saddle you with work.
I'm not acquainted with monastic names.
I know. Iron Flame.
Dazzling.
Iron Flame.
Know anything about the cemetery?
Only that people truly fear to venture there, for ghouls abound. The cemetery cannot be inaccessible to the townsfolk.
Bye.
Okay, so we have to make him trust us. And was this the gateway to the cemetery? Yes. Okay, so after an hour, we're finally getting somewhere here. So this fella here needs to trust us, which means we need to do his side quest. Uh-oh. What was it called? 6 feet under. Track quest on map. As we investigate a strange disappearance in the cemetery. And we have to watch out for this because I have to be ready on this button because of the certain ghouls which are in the cemetery area. Right, what's that loads? Let's just back out of there. Turn all this other junk off that are all these tabs that I opened up. Pair our weapons. And save it. Oh, what was that there, Mr. Smith? Oh, my favourite lines in this. Hello, TV Triton. Yeah. In my business, if you knew how many times that I've done that with customers.
Delicious.
Network cables.
Where are my manners? Never seen a ghoul before?
Back at university, the Cisco Academy, unplugging a network cable was an RJ45 Ethernet dismount, is what one of the fellas called it. I just remember the teacher just like hanging his head.
Not one that talks.
I hate to boast, but I am exceptional. My kin prefer growling.
I found some human corpses.
Hey, not my work. I don't eat live ones.
CGD's put the kettle on, everyone.
Blame if you spare my life.
Agreed.
The pointy-eared ones. They rob graves and sneak about. Whoever's in their way, they kill.
Oh, you're going for the midnight biscuits as well, CGD.
Well, they taste terrible, and they bring us food.
Thanks. Now shove off.
Be seeing you.
I should find and destroy the elf's unit. Okay. That way? Yeah, this way. What are these gnomes?
What do you seek here, Witcher?
Murderers.
Then visit the city. It's inhabited by a criminal race. We fight to survive. Humans only comprehend force, and thus will we talk to them.
I doubt you'll live long.
You threaten us, Dwan? But no, 6 ape people, including women and children, remain inside the crypt with the ghouls. Kill us, and you'll never reach them in time. Aid them, and we'll be free. Choose, mutant.
I can either fight the elves or rescue the people from the ghouls. Suppose we're going to rescue the people from the ghouls. I know, was that Smeagol from... Yeah, it was, oh, let's check the map here. Oh, there is no map. Yeah, that was a Smeagol if he ate all the pies. Oh, we will at some stage just think about Lord of the Rings. I hear something. Oh, have we got one of those cat potions on us? Press this button. No, you press this one here. What have we got in the way of potions? I'm determined we're going to do on stream the Fellowship of the Ring game on the original Xbox. I've never actually watched... Hang your head in shame, Mr. Smith. If you're going to watch them, though, watch the extended editions. It's one of my absolute favourite movies of all time. I class it as one big movie. And not the 3 individual ones. I haven't read the book for quite a long time. There was a fellow at the hotel who was like a guest, and we'd all like read the similar sort of books. And I remember we were chatting one night about Lord of the Rings, and he was like saying such and such. I said, "Oh no, it's actually X, Y, Z." And he's like, "Well, how do you know that?" I said, "Oh, it's in the appendices." And he goes, "Oh, I haven't." He's like, "No one reads the appendices." I said, "I read the appendices before I read the book, because when I was reading the book, I didn't want it to break up the narrative." So I read all the appendices first so that I wouldn't have to keep jumping out of the story to reference the things that it keeps referencing in the book. Apparently that was weird. That's one bottle down. There's extended versions. Already the longest movie in the world. Yeah, it's only about 12 hours long. Like 11 hours 48 or something like that. I've got loads of the sculptures as well from the Weta Workshop. Love the Lord of the Rings. So I'm looking forward to over the weekend we'll watch that new series that's come out. I came for a cat potion as well, didn't I? Cat. There's a little bit of an improvement. I don't know how long it lasts, but we'll take it. Yep, we are definitely being engaging these in combat. Come on, slappy. Just waiting for our flame to regenerate because we didn't really do a good job with the flame there. Cutscene.
You saved us from certain death. Thank you. The elves left us to the monster's mercy.
I'm afraid your friends are dead.
We heard terrible screams down those corridors. The monsters must have...
I've killed most of them. The passage should be clear. Get out of here.
Thanks be to Melitelli, and may you be blessed.
I saved those trapped in the crypt. I should speak to Bob. Let's go. What's they? You must be tied up until you have seen the movies, Mr. Smith. Tied up with your eyelids pinned back, so you must absorb all of the information. I do highly recommend watching those films, though. So many good films. Has anyone watched as well? I know it was on Amazon as well. Has anyone watched Wheel of Time yet? Still got that on my to-do list. Alright, I'm going to have to face these guys, it would seem. Slicey. Oh, I lost the rhythm. This week as well, we watched, apart from the Witcher TV series thing, there was an animated one on Netflix. We watched that this week.
Bites, scratches, bones crushed for the marrow. The work of ghouls.
I didn't. I hadn't seen it before as well, but when I was searching, because I knew it was on there, I just did the voice search thing for The Witcher. It also showed that apart from the main series, there seemed to be a handful of other ones. The thumbnail showed pictures of characters from the thing. So I'm assuming that there must be a handful of little mini stories or something.
What's this?
I'm listening.
I dealt with the cemetery issue, but...
What happened?
Besides the talking ghoul, the Scoia'tael played a role, robbing graves and slaying anyone in their path.
A talking ghoul? Perhaps you've taken one elixir too many. Be serious now.
I saved the humans thrown to the ghouls, but the murderers fled.
Eternal fire, like a true knight. Fret not, my units will catch the murderers.
I don't understand.
You saved innocence. No greater good could you have done. You deserve a bonus. I'm proud of you. Onward, knightly brethren!
Yay.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Okay. No, journal. Where's all the buttons? You should get her to give me an important task. Maybe. Can I come in? Okay. Now we're stuck again. I thought every monster deserves. Okay, so we've got a mission there. Something to do with the brickmakers. I just have to open that thing. I don't know what's going on here. Right, let's exit this area and come back.
What's this?
Doesn't look like it'll end anytime soon.
And see whether or not those doors reset in any way that we can walk through them. Because we must have to speak to that other fella to do another quest with him.
What's this?
The eternal fire lights. We give our lives to the Order. Siegfried spoke of you. The strength within us will heal the world.
Master Richard!
What, boy?
The bank's been robbed. Master Velorad said we should fetch a witcher.
What's going on?
Follow me, Master Geralt!
But this sounds like a trap.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Ha! The neighbor's laundry is getting wet.
The neighbor's laundry is getting wet.
It rains and it...
They all seem very happy about that, don't they?
Just plain.
Can we race ahead of this kid? Because we know where we're going.
Storms come in.
Because the bank is at that opposite end of the town where we were before.
Why do you stare?
Well, the weather improved once you get into the richer district. We're supposed to have storms here for the next 4 days.
Ruffian.
Are you ill?
So if the stream either suddenly disappears, he doesn't know why.
Always shop with your
Which is well, last time we wrapped up, we had like a stream that was just like an hour long because it was a super short game where we did the whole game in one go. But it was all night. I wound up like going just like shutting everything off, turned the servers off, and the server cabinet downstairs just unplugged the whole lot.
We need help! The bank's being robbed!
Strange. I wouldn't think Siegfried would let an opportunity like this slip by.
We need help. Armed robbers have occupied the bank. They've taken hostages.
I'll help, but I work alone.
I wouldn't advise a frontal assault.
Velorad, hurry.
Perhaps you can enter through the warehouse connection.
Warehouse?
A pedestrian overpass links it to the town hall. It's unused, but I have a key.
Unused?
The women who work at the town hall speak of ghosts.
Give me the key.
Not enough to pay for this.
No, J for journal. Track quest. Finally, an icon that we can follow.
Damn, it's
Quite a dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
Right, that's where I want to go. The warehouse over here.
Kill the non-humans.
I assume I'm going to go across that a little bit or something. Enter the bank through the warehouse. squirting enough blood for a Tarantino movie here. I've used my flame, but I think I'm probably going to have to use that anyway in a moment. Oh, no, second thought, there is too many of them here. And we're dead. Yep. Okay, do we save our health and just go straight up the stairs? Because there wasn't anything at the back of the store here. Yeah, and we can't go through that way. Four of them? Oh no, this is getting a bit... 5 of them. And we're stunned. Yeah, that's it. Load game. We're going to load our save. We're going to change plans. We're not going to try going that way. We're going to try and see if we can do the option where we can wait for the other fella to come.
The knights should slay those.
That minstrel was alluring.
Strange.
We need him.
Situation's under control.
Let's wait for Siegfried.
He's coming.
Just in time.
We shouldn't negotiate with terrorists.
Sorry I'm late. I was assembling the assault force.
Greetings, Siegfried. Shall we negotiate?
It's about time we did something.
How do we get in?
We got the key to the town hall. We'll surprise them from the back.
I thought we were negotiating.
I'd rather negotiate without an arrow in my eye.
Not enough pay for this.
Yeah, let me just check that again there. To join Siegfried at the bank and enter the building with him.
Go home.
It's locked.
Move away.
So where are we going? Do I have to click on him first, maybe?
We'll go through the back of the town hall.
Let's go.
Not enough pay for this.
We give our lives to the Order.
We're in! Onward!
Is it true you wish to negotiate, Dwan?
Dwan? Dwan? Who is this Dwan they're incessantly going on about?
It means human, Siegfried. Yes, we're here to negotiate.
With terrorists? Never!
Blooder Dwan.
We're not here to fight, Siegfried.
Why else? To be ambushed and killed?
This can be settled without anyone else getting harmed.
If you must speak with terrorists, do it alone.
such a delightful chap, isn't he?
So be it.
I shall remember this, Witcher.
Just their boss guy.
Everyone on the floor! Blooded one! When will this end?
We go through here.
Lara Dorin!
Yeah, let's just check this journal again. Try to negotiate with the... I'm entering the bank alone.
When will this end?
Maybe he's just downstairs. Aha!
My brother, my kin, fate has torn us asunder. From two opposing ramparts, we face death's thunder.
Knights upstairs. They'll be here any minute.
The forests cry, the earth wails, the world trembles in fire. Behind two hostile ramparts stand you and I. In my dreams at night, and in day before mine eyes, the one that never died from our blood will rise. Do you know what I'm talking about, Witcher?
No.
Know the story of Erilyn?
Be quick.
2 centuries ago she led us into battle, a beautiful, honorable battle. She was slain by humans, but the vision of her has never died. The white rose of Sherowed blooms still.
What do you intend to do?
That depends on you, Witcher. If you help us, we'll walk away and no one else will be harmed.
Is your head on straight, Yavin? Why would I help you?
Oh, stop deceiving yourself, Geralt. You're a mutant. Humans treat you like a necessary evil at best. Fighting for them, you fight against yourself and all the elder races. You expect gratitude from them. You expect them to call the dogs off and stop throwing stones at you. They'll show no mercy and slay you the first opportunity they get.
I don't think so.
The Scoia'tael are freedom fighters. Do you understand what that means? This is a struggle for survival, for equal rights, for what is due to all living beings.
All?
Yes, all. Even humans. And that in spite of their being no more sophisticated than pigs and cows. Just think what awaits the world when they finally succeed in destroying all that is beautiful and good. Do you wish to live in that world? We are the alternative. We have no desire to destroy the human race. We just want to survive.
Yavin, I've heard enough today about war, about the survival of a race. Picture this. I do not want to get involved.
Ah, the famous neutrality. A little late for that. You should have stayed outside. You must choose. Now.
Okay, what we got? Was it we tag on? Shall we back the humans or shall we back the elves? What do you reckon? Either way, there's going to be some form of bloodshed here. Most likely ours. Because we are naff at combat. Let's see. I'll help you the Witcher's way. The other one is lay down your arms.
Don't expect me to tag on a squirrel tail and dive headlong into battle. I'll help you the Witcher's way.
I expect nothing more. Sorry, no time to celebrate. We're stuck here because of monsters.
What monsters?
Our mission was to find documents that would allow Vivaldi to recover his bank. Only right, wouldn't you say? Yet we find ourselves trapped. Kikimore's blocking our escape. We plan to flee through the sewers.
I'll see what I can do.
Go, White Wolf.
Okay, into the sewers again. Oh, hang on. A really bad feeling, because I've been here before.
Look out! The Kikimors are everywhere.
Strange. Kikimors outside their nest.
Something's not right here, Witcher.
I'll clear the passage.
Right, we're down here. Oh, that's right. Because when we were here last time and we went that way, there was the naked woman in there that we have to block this bit here with. Let's just save it here because this combat is not going to go well. Unless you can see yourself, Geralt won't engage in combat. I'm kind of pinned up against the wall here.
Our time is now. At them!
Well, I hope that we're actually fighting them now, because we kind of reached that.
Problem solved. That little foray was impressive.
All in a day's work. I hope my help doesn't go to waste.
I'll get the documents to Vivaldi. Maybe he can take the bank back.
Your chance to return the favor, if you're an enemy of Salamandra.
They're also Dwan, but they bother me more than most. What's your offer?
I have powerful friends who see a way to destroy that organization.
I can't say I'm keen to see that happen, but since you help me...
Does that mean you'll meet with them?
When and where, Wolf?
At a tavern in the trade quarter, the new Nera Court.
Vizima is heavily guarded, but for you I'll find a way. See you there, Wolf.
It'll be worth your time, I assure you.
Okay, journal. Apparently we leveled up as well. Track quest. Oh, look at that. Finally, we've got markers that we can follow on the map. The gates. We'll try and just outrun these people so we can crack on. How did it all come? These things go down pretty quick. There we go.
The work's hard,
Are
the
you ill?
pay's a pittance.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to... Is it Triss's house first then?
All according to plan.
Know your place, Witcher.
Speak, then get out of my sight.
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Luvarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
I'm ready. Let's meet at the new Naracourt.
I'll inform the interested parties.
How do you know who?
I'm a sorceress, remember? And you think so loud, I can't help reading your mind.
Oh, that was just a generic line, so that they didn't have to record multiples. Okay, we're going to the pub, which is dead ahead here.
Are you ill?
You whisk children away.
I stumble over Fistek more than dog manure.
No wonder they instituted martial law.
Will that help? No.
Now this fella's upstairs normally, isn't he? The one that that we normally talk to in here. Oh, maybe he's just downstairs today.
You're in danger.
What? Why?
The militia learned of your meetings. Salamandra has spies in the army. You must flee.
No, I won't. I must speak to the others.
The salamanders will be here soon.
So I'll face them. You run.
Are you mad? I knew you wouldn't run. I even counted on it. Don't get yourself killed.
You too, werewolf.
You will... Will you fight alongside a werewolf? Our trap worked both ways.
Not entirely.
Surprise.
Let's dance.
Come on. It keeps on like disengaging the oh wait, anyway. Yeah. Oh, that didn't last long. Now the question is, where did it save us? Before or after the meeting with Triss? After, I think. We'll resave it just outside the doors, though.
You're in...
What?
The militia...
No.
The south...
So I'll...
Are you...
You too.
You Will you fight alongside a werewolf?
Not in time.
Surprise.
Let's dance.
Okay, now we press option 4. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. Wow, just from running away we already lost nearly all of our health. And Geralt apparently just won't fight them. Okay, just keep running away. The werewolf can deal with it. There we go.
I let Vincent live. A deadly beast. A changing world. New, more dangerous monsters. Fistek, slavery, banditry unpunished. Werewolves are no longer the enemy, no longer the evil lurking in the dark, a dark avenger, keeper of peace. The world's changing, and Vincent's a decent werewolf.
Hurry.
still sounds as if it's an active pub, though.
You finally arrive, Wolf.
Greetings.
We were waiting.
Decided anything?
Yavin has decided to cooperate.
Under certain conditions, Dwan.
We'll deal with those conditions later. Everything's ready.
Ready for what?
Teleportation, Wolf. Thanks to the stone you commandeered.
Triss will teleport you and Yavin to the Salamander base, where you'll open the gate.
When?
That's the final point we need to decide. Quiet. I hear footsteps.
The door is locked.
Open up! In the name of King Foltest and the Flaming Rose!
It's DeWitt.
I didn't foresee this.
We know about your illegal gathering with the elf. Open up, or you will hang!
Sorceress, teleport us now. My unit is ready.
Are you crazy?
He's right, Geralt. This may be our only chance. Akimbaga Hara.
I once saw a mage who emerged from a teleport without his legs. They arrived 5 seconds later.
On 3, we break the door down!
Maybe there's another way.
Dakambra der Hadrin.
Nope, we're going now. Okay, 2 seconds.
Where the hell am I? Triss overdid it this time.
We better save it. Oh, we have no health as well. That's just an added bonus.
Although, better here than the middle of some banquet.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 at least. Okay, how are we getting through here then?
Luckily, we're safe in here. Luckily, we're safe in here.
Can I use one of our powers?
It's that Witcher. You dare challenge the Salamandra?
Never know which stance we're supposed to use. It doesn't match the tutorial that we did. Oh, we're almost dead as well.
Die, bastard! You dare challenge the Salamandra?
Almost dead again. I don't get why won't he swing? Sick.
Take that!
Although, better here than the middle of some banquet.
Fight, bastards!
Okay, change that now to 4. Get the weapons out. And he's down. Can we save it after each enemy kill individually? If we can, yes. Alright then. 1, 2, yeah, there's tons of them. Do we use our ring and fire approach? Okay, let's just bring him back here. Just him on his own. Oh, has he been put back in the cab again, Mr. Ross? Is he crying? Let's save that again now that we've killed the second soldier. Can we draw the third one out? Yep. Just got to get perfectly in range so that only one of them gets called out. Called out again. Or maybe just change his mind. Come on. Come and fight us over here so that we don't have to fight them all at once.
Die, shit-eater!
This one apparently requires stance 1, maybe.
I'll kill you!
He loves the cab. It's going to think there was nobody there. Alright, how many more we got left? Can we draw this next fella forward? Let's draw him out.
You're dead.
One down. If we put his sword down and we'll save it again. Two left.
Oh, these are hard times.
Can I just come round here and draw that one out? There he comes. We're getting quite a nice little pile here of bodies.
Die, swine!
Slicey, slicey. This guy requires stance 2 to kill.
Bastard!
Okay, anyway, let's go and investigate these sacks then before we proceed. Don't know what it is, but we'll take it. Anything else in here? Yeah, just there. Oh, there's a trunk over there as well. We might as well swipe whatever's in there if we can. Inventory. We'll do that. I don't know what was in these books, but you know we'll check them out. And we'll also save it before we do anything else. Guessing.
Gwynblade, we have no time to lose.
Yavin, you're here after all.
There's no time. Open the portal and let my unit in.
Where's Triss?
She stayed behind to deal with that lunatic DeWet. She told me to warn you that Azar has gained immense power thanks to some book.
I know the story.
Gwynblade, my brothers-in-arms await. Would you take on the entire Salamandra base yourself?
Any ideas?
The salamanders enter their base through a magic portal created years ago by my kin.
Can we use it?
Triss claims it can be activated using a power stone. Luckily there's one there on the right. Unfortunately, it's guarded by a mage.
What could possibly go wrong?
This is your final hour.
Look at this bloody thing next. Our health is just gone. Take whatever he had there. That was a mistake. So you have learned the thingamajig sign. That slows down your opponents. Choose. Alright. Oh, it's like spiky ping on the ground.
There's no time to lose, Gwynblade.
Save it again, because we have awfully low health. If all else fails, we can just hang around.
Lara Dorin!
Our time is now. At them! At them! Spare no one!
Just keep running around. Let them deal with it. Oh. Ah. The game's crashed. Will it launch or will it not? It seems as we're getting further and further along in the game is crashing more often. And not looking good. Hang on. Let's open up that. And do that. Down here. Okay, let's press this button, followed by this button. Then we'll press this button, followed by this button. And we'll see what happens. There's a percentage bar. Not looking good. Oh, potential progress. Right, let's see where this puts us. Can't quite remember where it was we saved. Did we save just before we opened that portal? Yeah, it must have been just before. Here they come.
There's no time to lose, Gwynblade.
We'll just wait here. Hopefully none of the enemies see us.
Our time is now. At them!
You're dead.
Nope. Okay, I'll have to see what I can do with that through the week then. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be back with Satisfactory. We're going to rebuild the giant Duracell battery is the mission for then. Okay, I'm going to close all these down. Press that. Okay, so thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.